Good morning. Hey, good morning and happy Tuesday. It is March 2nd, and this is Coffee and Vinyl number 230. Yeah, so cheers, everybody. Yesterday I was in Selma, and today is going to be um, Wake Forest. And I do have to stop and get some wiper blades, and I have to get my car inspected. Probably won't get it inspected today, but I'll be doing that soon. Yeah, I'm already missing the warm weather we had for a few days, but yeah, there we go. Got this wonderful package in from Sub Pop, and I am looking forward to opening it. I tell you one thing, Sub Pop, they are just so good to independent record stores. Hey, good morning, Roger. They are just so good. And the other thing I have to do this morning, pack up some stuff and get some stuff in the mail and cool things like that. And then tonight on Laura's channel uh, is us. I'm calling it the Flippin' Frozen Gang until it gets named. But anyway, um, 8 p.m. on Laura's channel. I have to make sure. The cool thing is, whenever I get stuff in, I always get an envelope that I can ship things out. All right, let's see who this is. This is the Uppers, and it's called TV Priest. Yeah, I didn't get any one sheets, so I'm not very familiar with them. The band is TV Priest. Yeah, so there we go. Look forward to checking that out. This is Kiwi Jr. Cooler Returns. Yeah. Don't know a thing about Kiwi Jr. But hey, looking forward to checking it out. I like this cover. Flock of Dimes, Head of Roses. Oh, wow. It just continues on, folks. I miss going to art galleries. I really do. And that looks great, too. I hope they list the artists so I can check it out online. I wonder if it's a split. Head of Roses, Kiwi, Flock of Dimes. Hey, good morning, Sean. How are you, sir? Yeah. So I'm opening some mail from Sub Pop. They sent me a bunch of CDs. So it looks like it's a split. So I'll have to check that out. Yeah. This is Chad Vangelin. Chad Van Allen. Chad Van Allen. Excuse me. Chad Van Allen. World's most stressed out gardener. Oh boy. Oh, this is cool. Yeah. And here's the disc. It says Sub Pop on it. Can we see it? It's just a repeating pattern that says Sub Pop. Yeah, which is awesome. I love split disc. Yes. Yeah, maybe first I saw them on a 7-inch, Sean. That was real popular in the 80s, 90s. This might be a concept or a rock opera. Layla Neal. Pretty eyes she has. Hey, good morning, Art. Oh, that's awesome, Art. Is this your current house or a new house that you're having inspected? It's got to be the new house. Well, then again, you have to get a. Anyway, this has the same inner sleeve with Sub Pop written on it. I usually like to rip into my computer before I play them, and then play them that way. I'm not very good at keeping disc beautiful. Compact disc, that is. Yeah, so this is interesting. Wow, Art, does that mean next month you'll be moving to North Carolina? We'll be almost neighbors? Yeah. So there we go, folks. Hope everyone's doing well today and you got wonderful plans. Yeah, but I thought I wanted to come on and open up the mail, see what's happening, see how everyone's doing, and cool things like that. I had a wonderful time in Selma yesterday. I usually try to go in the afternoons and make things happen and cool things like that. I haven't been, in the past I would shop on the way there and shop on the way back, but there and back is what I've been doing during the pandemic. And looking forward to that being over because I would venture around and, run some errands and try to source for more records and things like that. Well, thank you. I love this shirt. It's going to wear out. I got about 8 of them, and they're all going to wear out. I saw the Dead several times in North Carolina, late 80s, early 90s. Chapel Hill, Greensboro, Charlotte. Oh, that's awesome. I never saw Grateful Dead. My story is when I was in college and working at the radio station, our college radio station, WKNC, Poor Richard started doing a show called The Hippie Hour. And I remember Richard was training, and I said, "So what's your plans?" He says, "I'm going to do a show, Hippie Hour." And I said, "That's cool." And so he did, and I hung out with him many times during the show. And one day he was playing a live show, and I heard this girl singing. I said, "Who's that girl?" And I learned about Donna Jean. So my interest has always been Donna Jean with the Grateful Dead. But I will say that I did like Brent. I like his vocals. I like his piano player. I like Keith also, but Brent was exceptional. And yeah, so that was very cool. I would have loved to have heard Brent and Donna sing together. I bet that would have been really interesting. But thank God for archive.org. Is it .org or .com? Archive, where we have I always just say archive. Archive.org. Archive.org. And tons of Dead there. And over the years, I've gotten so many cassettes of Grateful Dead. And so, yeah, I'm sure you have some wonderful memories. I did kind of do some parking lot stuff. Almond Brothers, Fish, um, the other ones, some of the quote unquote jam bands I would do the parking lot. My first shows were Brent shows. Wow, that's awesome. Would have loved to have seen Donna. Hmm. She sang recently a few times with Dead and Company. She should have been at every show. Um, she was going to play in Raleigh one night at the Lake Boone Country Club, and I think maybe 2 hours before, I don't know, it canceled. So um, I wasn't able to see Donna that night. Probably went to the brewery and saw another band. The brewery was a music venue we had that's not around anymore. So that is awesome. Yeah. So thank God there's so many live shows that are recorded with Donna Jean. And when Donna was on, she was on, and it was so good. Yeah. But yeah, TARDIS, I would love to hear about not only the music, the performances, but your parking lot experiences, just everything about the show, you know, days leading up to it, um, days after basking and things like that. But anyway, good for you. Yeah. Do you have your ticket stubs? I got some ticket stubs that I found in records of Grateful Dead. And when I had employees and they were inspecting records, I would say, always check for Grateful Dead tickets. And they would go, huh? And I say, you always have to look in there and see if there's any extra things inside. And I found it all, folks. I found it from marijuana to nude photos. Absolutely. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. Um, I didn't offer this record last night. I'm not sure I'm legally allowed to go into much depth regarding the parking lot experiences. That'd be cool. I didn't offer this last night, folks. It's I like jazz. I like jazz. I like jazz. I like jazz. And it gives some definitions here: ragtime, blues, New Orleans, Chicago, New York, Dixieland, swing, progressive jazz, New Orleans revival, modern jazz. Um, so I'm guessing this is probably, I don't know, 62, 63, based upon it being an LP series of Columbia. Columbia, long plan. Um, here we go. Well, I decided one, I wanted to hear it, and then two, there's a fillable mark on here that I need to see how it's going to behave when you play it. And then I wanted to review these definitions and histories um, from the eyes of Columbia. And early 50s. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, what am I thinking? It is early morning. Um, so I wanted to check this out myself and see what it'd be. Could be Canadian. Not sure. Yep, it is Canada. Yeah, yeah. There was a reason I was thinking it was early 60s. Yeah, made in Canada. So definitely will look good hanging on the wall in the Jazz Center. I like jazz, but I want to check it out anyway, see what it's all about. Plus, I want to hear the music Wally Rose, Phil Napoleon, Pete Regolo, or some of the people I haven't listened to before. So I wanted to check them out. Yeah. So there we go, folks. I guess when did Canada start doing the 6i, Sean? Do you know that offhand? I could always look it up myself. But yeah. Have to get to work. Thanks for stopping by, Tardis. Okay, see you later. Have fun. Yeah, it would be interesting to, even if it's not broadcasted, to hear him talk about that, share the memories. Hey, good morning, Glenn. How are you? That ambassador Stotcha picked up a few weeks ago is Canadian pressing too. Wow, very cool. Oh, so they moved there. Okay, gotcha. Canadian moved to the 6i label around 56 or 57. So this is not an early 60s. I was way off. They were always a bit late on label switches. They also kept the 2i label around to 71 or 72. Yeah. You need more subs on a battle act. Oh, thank you so much, Glenn. When I reached that number, I just totally ignored that number. It was just sharing with people. It's just a number. Yeah. Ooh, wow. I hear you, Glenn. Well, maybe today it happened. Yes, I need 667. Yeah. It's all good, Glenn. It's all good. But thank you so much for thinking about me, Glenn. Yeah. I guess that's something that everybody on YouTube will have to go through, that step over that step. Yeah. But anyway, it's just something to look forward to getting there and stepping over that number, Glenn. Absolutely. Yeah. There you go. Glenn, I hope you're doing well. Did you get that crazy snowstorm a few weeks ago? I think you did. We were fortunate that we were spared the snow and spared the ice, but it was very cold here. It seems like we had 2 weeks of cold, but it was very, very cold. Anyway, Sean, we'll have to check this out next time you come in. Yeah, I got to play that baby. Yeah, and this I've never listened to, and I do want to listen to it. Just so I can know what it's like. It's a very serious photograph. It was bad for a couple of days. Yeah. Interesting weather we had. That's for sure. That's for sure. And I also want to listen to this from the great Jazz Reeds. It's on the RCA label. And hopefully it's going to sound great. I love the cover. I just love this cover. Today is Wake Forest, Sean. Yeah. These are dances, folks. Early jazz and ragtime dances. 1978. New Sunshine Jazz Band. So Wake Forest is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday Raleigh is Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and stuff like that. This is the Swingin' Suedes, and this is Preston, Canada, and it's on the Telefunken label. That deserves a listen. Yeah, I'm just still going through jazz estates that I picked up. I got a whole crate down the hall that needs to be processed and priced. If this is probably a wonderful album. The cover certainly is wonderful. Bobby Hackett and his jazz band, Gotham Jazz Scene. Just love this cover. Is this on Capitol? It's on Capitol. So is it the solid Capitol? Oh, or is it the purple? No, it's not the purple. It's not the rainbow. Hey, good morning, Ron. I got your email last night. I haven't responded yet. Yeah, this is before the rainbow. You really feel like you're holding a record. This is real interesting. The first time I had seen this inner sleeve. I love the fact that it shows that young lady playing records. Ron, hope you're doing well. I'm heading up to Wake Forest today. I gotta make sure I carry Ron's stuff just in case he swings by today. If not, it's okay. Capitol is underrated in terms of their jazz recordings. They put out some great stuff over the years. Maybe not as consistently good as Columbia or Blue Note, but plenty of good stuff, nevertheless. I agree with you there, Sean. It's like they did a lot in the 50s and early 60s. And in the 70s and 80s forward, they just weren't as prolific, I guess you could say. But it's all right. I was thinking about doing my hair like this morning, then I changed my mind. Oh, that's cool, Ron. Got to work today. I hear you. Yeah. So there we go, folks. I've got to listen to this to see what it sounds like, Jazzercise. Cannonball Leader. Yeah, absolutely. 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 So there we go. I don't think there's it was just interesting the choice of artists they chose to put on here, which they did some good stuff, and then they also did some stuff that I've never heard of before, like Sarah Courtney. I'm not familiar with that name. Davenport Cooley, McHugh Fields. Oh, they list the author rather than the performer. Oh, interesting. But his voiceover introduction, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to listen to. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Capitol was also the one that released Birth of Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, so there you go. I had another envelope that came in from 30 Tigers. But I couldn't put my hands on it this morning. But so there we go. Jason Isbell's label. And I tell you folks, I'm still digging that new Edie Brickell. I think it's the new album of the year for me, but I haven't heard everything that's been out. I haven't heard very much that's been out. So there we go. So I'm going to get out of here, folks. I'm going to pack some records up, load up the car, and go pick up some wiper blades and be at Record Crate in Wake Forest so we can open at noon. And let's see the weather forecast. I hope we have sunshine today. Mostly sunny, high of 51, so that means we might get up to 55 or 56 today, which will be more pleasant than what we've had in the past. And it looks like we're going to be staying in the 50s and then into the 60s, so it probably will be mid-month before we get into the 70s. Hey, good morning, Jennifer. How are you? Yeah. Ron, you have a wonderful day, too. Thanks for joining us, Jennifer. I'm taking off now, Jennifer, but it was so good to see you. Thank you so much, Jennifer. So, folks, I'm out of here. Have a wonderful day. I'll be back tonight on Laura's channel for Flippin' Frozen Gang. And if you haven't voted, please vote. Marion's taken the emails. We're naming the four of us, the Donna Wester Flippin' Frozen. She brought us all together, the four of us. And we're trying to come up with a name, an identity. So, yeah, be glad to help you with that if you want to reach out to me. We'll make it happen. So, anyway, have a wonderful day, folks. Thanks for joining. All right, bye-bye.